I'm making no-bake cheesecake today. The Reese's peanut butter cup one. It's hot, so I'm not fancy. But what we're going to do first is the crust. Now, the crust for this one, I have chosen to do Oreos, which I ground up in the food processor. And I keep those to hand. This is the pan that I'm going to be making it in, because what I have discovered is the recipe calls for a 9 by 9 inch pan, and it was far too small. This one is actually just right. Then we drizzle in some melted butter. What I'm doing is taking the crust recipe from the Oreo cheesecake and making that. So this is 113 grams of melted butter. Just stirring it in together. And I've got plenty of crust just in case. I think I will add more. Let's get the pan. This is, of course, the first time I've made one. What I do is I'm just taking the no-bake cheesecake recipe that John has, and I just play with it. I just add what I want to add, do what I want to do, and so far no one has complained, so you know, that's good. Let's see a little bit more. Probably just go ahead and add all of it, why not? One can never have too much chocolate, or so they say. Okay, now I will, what is that? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Now I'll put it in the pan. Now it looks like a lot, but it won't be when I'm done. Because what we do is we take, no, I don't want to use one of those, I'll use this. And just smush and then get it up around the edge. keep squishing until you have an even crust, even in the corners, even on the edges, even on the floor. And there you have the crust. So I'm going to put that in the fridge and then move everything over to the cheesecake. Now on the no-bake cheesecake, and this one called for graham crackers. Actually, it's their standard recipe. What I do what I want to, and so far it's worked. So I need 900 grams of cream cheese, and let's get to the instructions here. Add it to a stand mixer. But with this, I've found that I don't actually need a stand mixer. So what I'm going to do is put the cream cheese and the sugar, what mix? Oh, the graham crackers, okay, never mind. Don't need graham crackers. Okay, so I'm going to put the cream cheese, and I've got 2 of these, 900 grams of cream cheese. I've got a third of a cup of sour cream, what we'll have, 1/4 cup of condensed milk, which is very rich and thick and sticky, and 1/4 teaspoon lemon juice. Where's the sugar? 1/3 of a cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, only I'm using the powder that I've been using, and 1/2 cup of whipping cream. So I'll be mixing all of those together, and then I'll come back and I'll put a link to the recipe so that we don't have to go through 10 minutes of me reading the recipe for you. You can do that. So I'll be right back. Now, I have the cheesecake filling whipped into some nice stiff peaks, and I have the whipping cream, the vanilla, and the powdered sugar mixed into some nice stiff peaks. And you probably saw a little bit of sugar, which is because I got the whipped cream all nice and stiff, and then saw that I had forgotten to add the sugar. There's more than one reason why I have no interest in being monetized. I can absolutely not be perfect every week. I mean, if I can't even be bothered to put on eye makeup, it's bad. But it's really quite hot, and that's why I wanted to do this one and get it done quickly. But I wanted to do this because when it's hot like it, I mean it's 20, I think it's 20 today, which to me is quite hot. And we rarely don't have that temperature in June usually, but anyway, you fold in the whipped cream, you don't whip it up, and you don't fold it too much. So that's got it whipped up. So now I'll get the crust, bring that over, and finish the rest of it because I'm not quite done with this. I'll show you. Be right back. I don't feel like I'm even talking like a human today. It's a good thing you guys are all my friends. Never mind. Anyway, okay, so what I'm going to do now is take some Reese's Peanut Butter Cup minis, which I cut in half. And I'm going to pour some of those in here. Not too many at a time. And remembering that I need to keep folding down to a minimum. You don't want to fold too much because you'll take the airiness out of it. That looks good. Just that. So, oh, look at that. All of those chocolatey bits. And then I'm going to put that all in the crust. Okay, that aside. Okay, and then fill that, and you might be able to see that it does come just to the top of this pan. So you can imagine the overspill in a 9 by 9 inch pan, 23 centimetre. No, so it just wants a much bigger pan. And then I try and make certain to put all around in the corners, like that. And then, let's put this aside so that you can see. Because the next thing I'm going to do, let's get this. There's certainly a lot of sweet in this. The next thing I'm going to do is take the Reese's peanut butter cups that are in the 5-pack are slightly smaller. So I'm going to just have fun with them. I've had these in the fridge all day so that they wouldn't just melt away. And all of this is going to be in the refrigerator overnight, and it will go where it's going tomorrow, straight from my fridge and into someone else's. That's enough of that, just bordering it, isn't it? I mean, technically, one can never have too many. But then I'm going to take 3 out of the trio, because they're slightly bigger, and make a little tri-corner, not exactly centered, but who cares? And I'll show you the top if I can. Let's see if I can show you the top. I never can position this thing right. Well, anyway, you get the gist, I think. And then it just goes in the fridge and that's it. Don't want a close-up of this face, goodness. Anyway, so into the fridge it goes and it's done. So simple, and I'm getting a cooling cooler. I've ordered it so that I can be cooler in the kitchen. But this simple, cool dessert idea is lovely for the summer days. So I hope you try it and I hope you like it. Bye. Okay, seated in front of the balcony and the breeze. But wow, it is hot in that kitchen. That's why I'm getting one of those collar things, because, and that's with not baking, and I love to bake and cook. I intend to bake and cook. But I don't want you guys to be worried or to feel bad because, or, you know, 'cause I know some of you will be on here saying, oh, Sarah, don't do it if you don't. If I didn't feel like doing it, I would not do it. Okay? It's, I'm always sick. I'm always in pain. I'm always this. I'm always that. I just do what I want to do through it. But if I were this sick, like I checked the temperature when I got done and it's 23, not 20. I couldn't think. I don't think well when it's hot. I can't move my muscles. I can't talk very well when it's hot. I can't, you know, it's bad when I didn't even bother with makeup. But that does not mean that I didn't enjoy making that cake. I did. I really did. And I'd much rather get in the kitchen and make a cake or some Rice Krispie treats, which is coming up next, than sit on my backside and go, it's so hot, it's so hot. Please, you know me better than that. So don't worry, it's all good. And I really enjoyed doing that. And I hope you guys will try it because it is easy. You just have to whip up the all of the cream cheese and the sour cream and all of that until it's creamy and stiff peaks, and then you whip up the whipping cream and the vanilla and the sugar until that's stiff. Mix it together and you are done. So it does need to chill overnight though, so that it can stiffen up, and that's why you don't want to whip it too much or stir it too much, because then it won't work as well. So you leave it chilling overnight, and then the next day you can have it with your dinner and it'll be lovely. So yeah, I hope you try it, and I'll put the link down below. Bye.